What if I told you that just hours after being appointed Miss World Thailand 2025, a top Miss Universe finalist got disqualified from her hard-earned spot in the top three? That's exactly what happened to Thailand's pageant, my darlings. Opal Suchata, in a twist nobody saw coming, her crowning moment turned into controversy just after being crowned Miss World Thailand 2025. So, my dear viewers, what really happened? Why did Miss Universe pull the plug? And what if she still goes on to win Miss World? Stick around, because this is the kind of pageant drama you don't want to miss. Opal Suchata burst on the scene when she clinched the Miss Universe Thailand title in 2024, wowing everyone with her poise and the unforgettable evening gown twirl. It was just magnificent. At Miss Universe 2024 in Mexico City, she charmed the judges and the fans alike, ultimately finishing as the third runner-up out of 125 contestants, cementing her spot as one of the pageant's rising stars from Thailand last year. Fast forward to April 22nd, 2025, in a surprise move, Terror Entertainment and CPN Global appointed Opal as Miss World Thailand 2025, leaving the fans everywhere gagged and shocked. Why did this happen? What is going on? Is it true? Isn't it true? But they handed her the sash that traditionally guarantees a spot at Miss World the following month. Now, this partnership between Terror Entertainment and TPN Global marks a new era for Thailand's pageant scene, and they chose Opal to lead the charge. She looked very beautiful as they were appointing her, crowning her, giving her the chance, giving her the moment to become Thailand's representative for Miss World 2025. Personally, I was shocked and I was gagged and I was pleased. At the same time, I was asking myself, what is going on? Because previously there were rumors that Opal could become Miss World Thailand and she will represent Thailand at Miss World 2025. But it was just rumors in the beginning. The fans weren't expecting it to be very, very true. But to our surprise, she is now Miss World Thailand 2025. Is she the right pick? Oh, hell yes. She is the right pick. She is the one. Now, the drama did not just end there. There were more surprises in the horizon. Now, my dear viewers, just hours after her crowning as Miss World Thailand, the Miss Universe organization dropped a bombshell, literally a nuclear bomb. They revoked her third runner-up title, citing a clause that prohibits title holders from competing in external pageants during their one-year reign. In other words, Opal's new Miss World gig technically crashed with her obligations to Miss Universe, so the organization disqualified her from holding that third runner-up position any longer. Now let's talk real business. This position was basically nothing. It was nothing because the Miss Universe organization has been using the Continental Queens basically as the top 5. Let's be real. The top 5, the official top 5 at Miss Universe 2024 is doing nothing. They're not doing anything for the Miss Universe organization. It is the Continental Queens who are gagged and slaying all the way all over the world, traveling all over Thailand. And guess what? Opal was the third runner-up, and the Miss Universe organization was having a lot of functions in Thailand this year. And guess what? They did not even invite Opal. Remember, she is a third runner-up, but the Miss Universe organization was using those other girls, the beautiful ones, just as Opal. She is also very beautiful, but the Miss Universe organization opted to use the Continental Queens as a part of their campaign all around Thailand. Now, just imagine if you were Opal. Imagine, my dear viewers, if you were Opal, how would you feel? I think her getting the chance to actually, you know, trying another chance to actually find a way to achieve her dreams. And when the chance came for her to being appointed as Miss World Thailand 2025, I think she went and ran for it because the third runner-up position wasn't doing anything for her. We are a few months away from the Miss Universe competition kicking off. Like, it's going to start in November, but let me tell you something. November isn't as far as you would think. November is just around the corner, and the organization hasn't even used her in anything. The Continental Queens are doing all the work. I think it would have been fair for the top 5 to be the Continental Queens, but that is a topic for another video. That is a topic for another video, my dear viewers. But I am very, very happy for her to actually going ahead, accepting the appointment of being Miss World Thailand 2025. That is another chance to actually make her dreams come true. But guess what? Miss Universe, the organization, and everyone who works in that building, in that organization, they got pissed and disqualified, revoked that third position, the top 3 position. She is the third runner-up, so they revoked that position from her, and now she is basically not recognized by the organization. I think well and good, because obviously it was not doing anything for her. It was not paying her bills. It was not making her happy. It was not making her any more famous. She actually did very, very well. Getting that top 3 placement in Miss Universe is very, very hard. So I think she did very, very well. But when the chance came for her to becoming Miss World Thailand 2025, to go ahead and represent this organization in this big new platform. Because remember, TPN Global no longer has the Miss Universe license for Thailand. It is now the other person. Now what? He is the one who owns the license for Miss Universe Thailand. So that was also another funny situation around there, because the organization that really put her in place is no longer in business with Miss Universe organization. It is now another organization that basically running the Miss Universe Thailand. So I think for me, Oppo did the right thing. Miss Universe, disqualifying her, I think it was just a move for them because they were pissed probably. But I think it was a good move for her personally. Now, my dear viewers, a question to ask yourself: what if Oppo goes ahead and wins Miss World 2025? Let's get into this, because this is something we should all, have in the back of our heads. She might actually go ahead and win Miss World, because right now, if you look at the lineup of Miss World, I think Thailand is on top. After Thailand, it is a Miss South Africa, then Miss Philippines, then Miss, the other ladies follow. But I think, what if Oppo goes ahead and wins Miss World? Now, Miss World is set to take place in India this year in May. And as you all know, India is a jewel of culture and color, ready to host this glitterati. It is just going to be an amazing, amazing season for Miss World. Now, winning Miss World isn't just about the tiara. It comes with a ton of cash prize of up to $1 million, designed to kickstart your charitable projects under the pageant's famous Beauty with a Purpose program. As Miss World, Opal would jet set across continents, championing causes like education, health, and women's empowerment, using her platform to make a real, lasting impact. She would attend high-profile galas, visit grassroots charities, and sit down with decision makers, all while wearing stunning gowns and flashing trademark Opal smile. After her reign, she would leave behind a legacy of service, a network of global friends, and the envy of every pageant hopeful watching online, just like me. You might ask yourself, why does Opal's journey matter? Well, Opal's wild ride from Thailand's crown as Miss Universe Thailand last year to a top 5 finish at Miss Universe in Mexico 2024, a rapid ascent to Miss World Thailand, and then a sudden dethronement. This shows us that pageantry is far more than pretty faces. It's contracts, clauses, and sometimes cutthroat drama. But through it all, Opal's determination and charm shine through, reminding us why we tune in every year. Literally, her journey speaks volumes, and it could also be a learning lesson for the ladies coming after her that sometimes you have to read these contracts very, very well. It's more than being beautiful, being fierce, being stage ready, being, glamour zone. It's more than that. It takes a lot of concentration, and you have to have a very good team around you. Not to say that Opal didn't have a great team around her. To me personally, I think her team went ahead and supported this decision because the third runner-up position wasn't doing anything. It was basically being used by the Continental Queens as the Miss Universe organization desired. But regardless, Opal's journey is a very, very important lesson for these pageant girls. And it is also a lesson for pageant women, pageant ladies, pageant fans, that sometimes you can always go ahead and do good for yourself. If it doesn't serve you right, move away from it and find something that does. And I think this speaks volumes on Opal's part. She has known her value, she has known her worth, and she knows that you never get additional time. And when a moment comes, you have to grab it, run with it, and just try. And I think she has done the best she can, and I believe she's going to do an amazing job come Miss World 2025. There you have it, my dear viewers. Now, thank you for watching this video from beginning to end. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Opal's pageant plot twist, give us a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next story on the wild world of beauty queens. Which part shocked you the most? Drop a comment below. Let's chat. Until next time, my dear viewers, keep shining bright like Opal's crown, and always remember to stay fierce and fabulous.
To complete this mission, we need more than a passion. We need a platform. There is no greater platform than Miss World, where the legacy of beauty with a purpose can turn a voice into a change. I may only have 15 days before I depart on this journey ahead, but I carry with me a lifetime purpose. I carry with me the spirits of my people. And most importantly, I carry with me the heart that is ready to serve for the better goods of this world. If I am blessed with an honor, I hope to take home the first crown of Miss World to Thailand after more than 75 years of waiting and hoping. Because when beauty serves a purpose, we make history. ขอบคุณค่ะ